Hi, my name is Olivia Shirk. I am a Bachelor of Health Sciences student at the PA College of Health Science. I decided to partner with New Life Mission Haiti for my service learning project. I am really excited to tell you all about my experience. New Life Mission Haiti is a ministry out of Ephrata, PA, that helps provide much needed services for the community of Charriere, Haiti. New Life Mission statement is as follows. Our mission is to positively impact the spiritual, economic, and educational development of rural Haitian communities through the gospel of Christ by providing committed, competent services that meet the needs of the Haitian people while maintaining the integrity of their Haitian culture. In order to meet the mission statement of New Life Mission, there are several different programs that are offered. The programs include medical clinics, youth ministry, prison ministry, and a child sponsorship program. All of the programs that New Life Mission offers to the people of Charriere and surrounding areas are made possible by the willing missionary teams that travel to Haiti to put together those services. New Life Mission Haiti was established in 2011 by a very inspiring woman named Cindy Zimmerman. Cindy is a retired RN. She retired from her profession about 10 years ago so that she could fully commit all of her time and effort into the mission. Cindy's first trip to Haiti was about 12 years ago for a medical missions trip. After her first trip, she began to travel to Haiti several times. After each trip, Cindy fell more and more in love with the country and its people, that she eventually decided she wanted to start her own mission. On one of her trips, she visited the mountain village of Charriere, and during that visit, she met the Estame family, which are pictured to the right. After getting to know the Estame family, they agreed to partner with Cindy to allow her to build a mission house on their property. In 2011, the construction of the mission house begun, and the New Life Mission Haiti ministry was officially established. Cindy has been taking several teams down to Charriere over the last 6 years to help provide various services and programs. Through many donations, the mission was able to buy a lot of land in 2016, just down the road from the Estame's property, where they are building a children's home for children who have lost their parents or children who have been given up by their parents. The children's home will officially open this spring and will be able to serve several children, giving them the proper care that they desperately need. I have volunteered with several different organizations before, such as hospice, the SPCA, and church youth groups. So for my service learning project, I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and experience something I have never experienced before. I also wanted to use my knowledge and experience in the medical field in whatever services I decided to take part in. So I took a leap of faith, packed up my suitcase, and traveled to Charriere, Haiti for a medical missions trip with New Life Mission. I traveled to Haiti in April 2016 with a medical team consisting of 6 nurses, a doctor, and a pharmacist. We held 4 clinic days in a local pavilion, and over those 4 days we provided medical attention and medications for over 600 men, women, and children. In the picture to the right, our medical team is organizing donated medications from our generous family and friends in the U.S. in preparation for our week full of clinics. During our clinical days, we had 3 stations: an intake station, a doctor examination station, and a pharmacy. At our intake station, there were several measurements taken on each patient. Those measurements included weight, temperature, blood pressure, heart rate, and glucose levels. If patients knew of any past medical conditions, those were also recorded as well. After intake, patients were sent to see Dr. Quimby for a full examination. After Dr. Quimby's examination, he would prescribe the proper medications or vaccines that were needed. There were a few patients that came through our clinic that needed to make special appointments with Dr. Quimby. Those special appointments were made for patients who were in need of minor procedures. There was one woman who came through our line that had a softball-sized skin tag near the area of her pant line. So with local anesthetics, Dr. Quimby took the skin tag off and stitched the site back up. We also had a young man come through with a severely infected hand. A few weeks prior, he was working in his garden, and while working, his hand was punctured by a thorn. He had a hard time keeping the site clean, so the puncture site became infected. With Dr. Quimby's help, an incision was made around the wound, allowing for much needed drainage. We made sure to see him every day for a proper cleaning of the area, and by the end of the week, the hand was on to full recovery. After patients were done at Dr. Quimby's station, the patients would wait in line to receive their prescribed medications at the pharmacy. The pharmacy is where I spent most of my time during the week. I would assist the pharmacist by gathering the proper medications for each patient. I also helped distribute the medications using an interpreter to describe how often and when each medication should be taken. Our pharmacy consisted of both over-the-counter and under-the-counter meds. The over-the-counter meds that we had available included Tylenol, ibuprofen, Benadryl, Tums, vitamins, cough medicine, topical creams, and anti-diarrheal medicine. Under-the-counter meds that we had available were medications to help treat malaria, cholera, and scabies, which are all common diseases in Haiti due to a lack of sanitation, clean drinking water, and an inordinate amount of mosquitoes. The objectives that I had set for myself in regards to my service learning project working with New Life Mission is as follows. First, I wanted to gain an understanding of the operation of the mission agency. I believe by working with this mission agency for a full week, I got the full idea of how the mission operates. With medical clinics in particular, the mission's goal was to treat as many patients as possible while doing it in an organized and timely manner. Second, I wanted to gain exposure to an economic, racial, and ethnic community which differs from my own. Traveling outside the US to a third world country that I have never been to before really exposed me to new surroundings. At first, being in a place that I felt foreign to made me feel a little anxious, but the uneasiness I felt went away within a day or two, because I decided I needed to take in all that I could while I was there so I could learn about the economic, racial, and ethnic background of Haiti. A person can learn a lot about the economic situation of an area just by walking down the road. Seeing the mud huts that people live in paints an instant picture of their economic status. I also learned a lot about their culture by observing, along with eating, a Haitian diet for the week, which was sometimes quite interesting to say the least. For my last objective, I wanted to gain a comprehensive view of the needs of the community being served. I believe I got a real glimpse of just how needy people of the Haitian communities are when it comes to healthcare. Every day we had lines of hundreds of people outside our doors waiting to be seen. Through the cracks in the gate I saw full eyes of desperation. Desperation to receive medical care for their children and for themselves, because they were unsure of the next time they will have the opportunity again. When we saw as many patients as we could possibly handle for the day, there were always people outside that were unfortunately turned away and told to come back the next day. I cannot imagine the disappointment those people must have felt, the fear that they might not get their chance. There are four areas that a healthcare professional plays a role in when assisting in medical treatment of Haitian communities: social, political, economic, and cultural. Socially, healthcare professionals help maintain an individual's self-esteem and help prevent the spread of disease by providing adequate healthcare. Politically, healthcare professionals like myself are assisting the government of Haiti by providing much-needed medical attention to the impoverished. Economically, the healthcare professionals are helping to fund medical equipment and medications to help care for the patients. Lastly, cultural, which includes the language barriers and cultural differences. Medical clinics held by New Life Mission are a blessing to the community of Cherriere and surrounding villages. Most do not have the resources to pay for much needed medical care and medications, let alone food to eat. In Haiti, minor injuries and illnesses turn into serious problems quickly due to unsanitary living conditions and the lack of first aid knowledge. Without the medical clinics, these people go without medical care completely, which, as we all know, increases the likelihood of further problems and higher rates of mortality. In 1 week alone, we were able to help over 600 people who would have otherwise gone without. My trip to Haiti has impacted my life in so many ways. In my personal life, I have found the desire and need to serve. During this trip, I have learned that there are so many people living in desperate situations all over the world, and as individuals, no matter how big or small, we have the power to help people. We have the ability to change their lives in huge ways, which I find so cool and very rewarding. Through this experience, I also find that I take less things for granted than I used to. As Americans, we are so privileged to live in a country where we have running water, places that we can go for medical care, and programs that assist the needy. In Haiti, they have so little, but no matter how little or how much they have, they still keep a smile on their face. Seeing the devastation and how people live in Haiti, I see my life very differently. The little problems in life do not seem so bad anymore. Along with personal impact comes professional impact. In Haiti, the primary language is Creole, so as English-speaking Americans, our group became the minority for the week. Trying to communicate with patients at the clinic became quite difficult at times, even with an interpreter. The language barrier between myself and the patients I cared for made me realize how my non-English speaking patients feel when I am working here in the States. The frustration felt while trying to communicate must be the same feelings that my non-English speaking patients have as well. It has to be frustrating and sometimes scary being surrounded by people that you don't understand and that don't understand you. Along with becoming more understanding with patients who have a language barrier, I also realized that a caring smile and a caring helping hand goes a long way. During my trip, I noticed how much a simple smile impacted the people I was working with, and I believe a smile can go a long way in my own profession here at home. After my positive experience with New Life Mission, I have high hopes of going on another trip in the near future. After I am finished school this upcoming May, I am planning on signing up for the next available trip. There is so much work to be done and people's lives to be touched in Haiti that I feel as though one service trip will never be enough. I cannot wait to see what my next trip awaits. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation on my service learning project. This whole experience from beginning to end has been so much fun. I hope that by sharing my experience, I have opened the minds of my fellow healthcare peers to taking the opportunity to go on a medical mission trip themselves. Thank you again.